Hey guys, welcome to my first 1/6 scale figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at something from DID and their World War II line. A guy called FRANKLYN, who is a member of the 34th Infantry Division. Let's give you a quick look at the figure. Let's get some focus. You can see a brilliant head sculpt and a very good figure overall. What we'll do is take a look at the equipment individually in a sec. Just give you an overview of basically him as he is. There is a few bits that aren't posed with him that I will show you when we look at the kit. As you can see, very nice. Sorry if it keeps getting out of focus, it's a bit of a crap camera. Give it another turn. So there we have it, a basic overview of the figure. Alright, here we are. All the equipment's in a pile, sorry about that. This is about my third take on actually doing the review. So here we go, right, this time lucky. First we'll take a look at the M1 helmet. Standard issue for US infantry. Is metal, very good. Don't know if that made a difference to tell you if it's metal or plastic, not me tapping it, but oh well. Lining is removable, but is not going to be taken out because it's got these little clips which are very soft metal and have a tendency to break when being forced back in, so it's going to stay there. Sorry guys. Lining is very detailed. Well, compared to the older models which are usually plastic mould, this is a fabric all sewn together, elasticated at the top, give it a bit of a press down effect, put it on the head. It's quite good. Generally the helmets are very good, they're always the same, so very good. The only problem I do have with the DID helmets is the fact that these fabric bits are usually worn like that in wartime, like you see in the movies or in pictures, but these bit of fabrics don't actually meet at the top of the helmet, so you can't clip them together as such, so they're just going to have to dangle down. And there is another problem with the helmet, which I will show you when we look at the figure. It's not the helmet as such, it's more of the head sculpt of the figure. It doesn't really fit on, in my opinion, or to my satisfaction, very well. Yeah, there's that. Second of all, we'll take a look at the gas mask, the Army diaphragm gas mask, as it says on there. When looking at this figure on the internet, do not be fooled by the pictures like on the box and believe that it comes with a gas mask. That is bulked out by Sponge or something just to pose it with a picture. It doesn't actually come with a gas mask. Just an empty bag. A lot of collectors and modelers have undone it and bulked it out, but with the clips being so fragile, me being quite impatient, I don't know if I'm going to do it myself because they will probably break knowing my luck. More deliberation about that later, I presume, I suppose, I mean. All in all, very good detailed bag. Basic equipment, you know, it's a nice touch. Russell is a basic infantry soldier. He's not a specialist character, which DID usually do, so it's a nice touch. Good for soldier building. If you want to build a squad of men, for equipment wise, are great. And also DID give you the ability to change the heads, so just buy a couple of heads off eBay, put them on the different characters. Second of all, next, whatever, rambling on, sorry, first review, we have the 1928 Haversack bag, an E-tool, an M1 cartridge belt, canteen and the first aid pouch. All in all, very good, very fiddly to put together. This bag took me about an hour to figure out how to connect to the bloody belt, but we got there in the end, fiddly as any of them. 1928 Haversack here, don't really get why it was ever issued. It's just a load of folding bits of material, clips to hold it together, absolute rubbish on the battlefield if you wanted to get something out of your bag. E-tool and cover, short version, which I've read on forums isn't to people's liking because it's the short version, which was issued to paratroopers mainly. People don't know if it's intentional or a mistake by DID. Second complaint about this is the cover cord here, where it holds on to the E-tool. I myself have experienced the same problem. It is too short when putting it in, and you're going to spend the best part of 2 hours with a pair of tweezers trying to thread it through once you've got it in. I myself would probably preferred it if DID made it a bit longer and I could have trimmed it down to my liking after I got it in. Oh well, not to worry. Onto the M1 belt. All these do open, but they've got that fiddly little metal clip that isn't very enjoyable to open and put back on. Very nicely detailed. Can't really focus in with this camera, but very nicely stitched. Can be bulked out with the ammo clips. Canteen, plastic, single mould, painted lid. As you can see, I put the cover in and I can't get this clip back on. There we are with the an aid kit. Nothing bulks out. Same again, just a flat bag, flat bit of equipment really. Nothing fancy. These two items here come with metal fixtures on the back to clip them to the belt, which once again are fiddly, so I don't know if you can see. I've removed the metal clips and just tied them on with a piece of thread, which saved me the best part of 2 hours fiddling around with these two, and I've just tied them on. Works just as good. You can't see it once it's on, so it doesn't really matter. Next of all, we've got a bandolier. We have two bandoliers, tell a lie. One is olive and the other is beige, and as you can see it comes with two metal ammo clips. They are metal. And the bandoliers are usually bulked out with lots of cardboard squares, which I took them out, and I've been looking on eBay to find a bunch of these to stick inside to give it realism. I'm a bit of a nut for things like that. As we're looking at the bandoliers, take an M1. Here we are, the M1 that comes with the figure. Very good. Plastic. Take a look at that. Very good wood effect from a distance, very convincing. Cocking mechanism comes back, and if I can stand it up for you, get the magazine clip, ammo clip, and it just pops in the top there. And covers up. Hear it rattling in there. Pretty good. How it pops. 1907 sling. Sorry, folks out. Not made of leather. Made of some sort of plasticky leather. Pleather. Metal clips. Is adjustable. Once again with DID. Too much attention to detail makes fiddly components if you want to adjust them. Not recommended that you do unless you are a very patient person and want to spend hours playing around. Let's look at those. Second of all, I keep saying that. Next, I mean. Here we are with two pineapple grenades. Come with the figure. Solid metal mould. The pin is a separate component, and if you notice, could be pulled out. Quite a nice touch. Nice to see a figure with grenades. Haven't found one apart from Russell with grenades, so they're a nice touch. Next, the bits that weren't posed with the initial view of the figure is the bazooka. I can't remember what the spec of the bazooka is. Take a look at that here. Comes in two parts. I, like an idiot, opened the box and saw it in the two parts and thought I had two bazookas for some reason. Connects in the middle to make the bazooka. Is metal. Had a massive smile on my face. Excited like a child at Christmas when I found that out. Wooden handle. Nice strap. Take a look on the other side. Actual aiming sight is, zoom out, movable, and flap comes up. So there we are, with mega posing, you can put it so he's looking through the sight ready to blow some shit up. There we go. There's the bazooka, and also with the bazooka comes the rockets, which are metal as well, and the cardboard tubes. I assume they would have been cardboard in the war. I know for a fact that today they are cardboard in the army, but they are made from metal as well on the figure. Not too sure if I actually like that or not, but they spend most of the time in the bag on the show anyway, so it doesn't really matter. You've got the two rockets. They do slot in the bazooka. They have a clip here which is supposed to hold it in before I show you. We're slotting it in. Is very good. Rocket bag. Standard rocket bag holds the 2 rockets or more if you got more. US stamp. Very good detail. Pretty simple piece of equipment. Nice little touch.